Hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome to a creative world. I am back. No makeup today. I had a haircut today and I've still got little pieces, tiny pieces of hair that have been falling down, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother. How is everybody doing today? I'm still pretty tired. I've been not feeling super great, but I've been okay. But I have been doing stuff and things, just not on stream. And today we are needing to build a storage system for the gold farm on Paladin's sanctuary. And so since Oz couldn't stream tonight because he's been sick too, I was just like, okay, we're just gonna go work on this, and I'm sure it'll be fine. So this is actually Il Mango's world download for his minecart unloader thingy. He did a video about developing a minecart unloader for the Nether, or places where you can't use water for whatever reason. And so I have puttered around with it and have been making some changes, seeing if I can make it work for what we need. So here's what it's like normally like. It's fairly simple, and then it just dumps everything out in here and you put it into a water stream, etc., right? I changed it to be this for the Wither Skelly farm. Not too many changes to it, just adding a circuit down here so that the pistons that are shooting things into the storage system would work a little better, because it needed some delays and it needed to double tick so that these things didn't get stuck and so that stuff didn't fall down on top of these things. So two problems that we've noticed with that is aligning the items. So when they fall into that space there, and then this gets pulled back and they get dumped, sometimes on the live server they'll fall off the edge, and they shouldn't do that. I've never seen it happen here in the single player world, but servers are a little bit different. Things get a little bit more wonky, and so that might be something that we can just fix by doing that. But then when you enclose the whole thing, it's like the items go cray cray. I don't know why, but it's like suddenly they decide they have to be everywhere and they don't fall straight. So I want to try adding powdered snow, because I heard that powdered snow is a way to align items, but I actually don't even know. And then the other thing is we'll have to lower this whole thing by like 1 because powdered snow will stick to that piston. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that. So yeah, so we're just gonna think about that and see if we can maybe, I don't know, add walls or something. But that's for the Wither Skelly farm. We need to figure out a way to do it for the gold farm, which is going to be significantly different and harder. So that's what I've been already racking my brains on today. So first of all, I separated the like unloading circuit from the storage circuit. So I had to have a bigger drop right here. I did put the powdered snow in. I can't really tell if it is actually aligning the items. It doesn't seem like it, but they are all still landing like on the block, even if they're just like right on the edge. So I think it might be working, because what I think it's doing is it will like remove any sideways velocity and just make it go straight down, which is what I want, even if it's not straight down and centered. So it might be working. Not sure. So this part's taken care of. Like I feel good about this circuit right here. It works perfectly. No problems there. The powdered snow might be working, so that is also good. One of the other things with this system over here is it has a problem if you put more than one hopper minecart in here going at any given time. So it does okay until it starts getting more, because there's a double tick right there, and then eventually it breaks. Right there. See, the whole system breaks because suddenly we can't break the hopper minecart. This gets stuck open. So the whole thing with this is, if this hopper minecart, even like this, will break as soon as this block gets pushed that way. But for some reason, this got stuck open because of that detector rail not unpowering long enough for it to bring this back in. And so, yeah. As soon as you break that to unpower that, see, and then you have that problem happen where it just eats your hopper minecarts. Hey Tula, how's it going? Hey Axonym. Good to see you too. I have not been feeling super awesome, and so it's nice to be back streaming again. Okay, so couple issues with the system. It does just fine as long as you only put one minecart hopper in here. That works perfectly well. But as soon as you get multiple in here, it breaks. It breaks the system. So I fixed that over here by, instead of using this like observer into a note block into another observer system, instead I just put this here so that it will trigger the next one to go out, and then it's a almost separate circuit for this part right here, so that if I need to, I can add delay right here if it works a little differently on the server or not. Hey Brovik, how's it going? Everything can go wrong, I know. I don't have a wizard here to help me. I usually like, also take care of it, right? So I fixed that part of the system. I think I have fixed the items, falling off the edges there and there with the snow. All my testing has shown it to be the case. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I think that's fixed. Now, the next part of the problem is the collection. Let me see if I can switch windows here. That give me my second window? Okay. Hold on. Get that moved. Nope, that is not the right thing to move. And select that window. There we go. Okay, so this is live on the server. This is the gold farm. And the issues that we have here is that all the pickies come down here and they die. And then everything, including the XP, the items, and everything gets yeeted over here. And then yeeted all the way down to the center point. This is what collects the items so that only the XP ends up here, and that gets bounced all the way up here to the player standing right here. So only the XP should make it to this point. Right now, these hopper minecarts cannot keep up with the system, like not even close. So that is what we're going to try and fix. But the hard part is like, where do I put the rails for this other system? Like, I can run it along here, but I'd have to have enough hopper minecarts going through quick enough to pick up all the items so that they never, ever, ever make it to the slime block. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Morning Vampire, how's it going? It's me with Fry. Anything to do with Redstone, I go Fry, right? I'm always just like, hey Oz, I have a thing and I need your help. So part of my issue is right here. This circuit right here that triggers this to go up. Yeah, that's kind of in the way. But there's not really anything that we can do about that, at least not right now. So we just kind of have to work with it, or we have to pull in that timings from somewhere else, which I don't want to mess with the timings on this because it has to bounce up again, bounce up again. Like this whole thing seems very delicate, and I do not want to mess with it at all. Are you on 119 plus? Yes, we are on 119. All right, let's finish that. Back to that window. Here we go. So, I started off just like concepting it out over here, so all of this is a big spaghetti mess. But this spitting it out here and coming up here and then coming back and dropping down, I think might work. We could drop, if we had it spitting out in every direction was another option. Or we can just have this go up and down every row, but that would take it a really long time to get back if it was full. So it's kind of like running for nothing. So I want it to be on the rails as short a time as possible and as many as I can fit without breaking it. So that's going to be a thing. The other thing that I was looking at is over here on these ones. This one has all of these minecarts coming in, and they all hit their unloader right here. Right where? Right here? Right here, I think. Oh no, maybe it was this one. Sorry. Right here. They all hit their unloader right here, and it dumps all the items off in here, and then they have another hopper minecart that comes and picks up those items. Oh my goodness. I wonder what one of the cats just knocked over. Sorry if that was super loud. I heard it through my headphones. So this was another option that I thought of too, where they just dump out the items and then you have another cart just come through and pick them up here. Because we could do this with mud, or we can do it with soul sand, or anything that's like not a full block. You can add a chest boat buffer. What is a chest boat buffer? I have not heard of that before. What's a chest boat buffer? I'm still very new to Redstone, like trying to design things. So this is a thing I haven't heard. So this is likely, I think, the option I might end up with, but I still want to try and see what I can manage over here. So this is just the mock-up of what it looks like on the other side. Like, I can't touch this. Hey Cap, how's it going? I've thought about doing like something down here. Crystal's going where it's centered, but we've got all the different lines coming in right here. Let's see, that would be mud right here and cauldron here. And we need a slab right there. So, and then you fill that up with lava, and then this has to come up. I've tested it going down into the crystal, and I've tested it coming straight at the crystal, and more often than not, it just ends up down here where you put a rail. Boop, right there. So this goes up here, and then it breaks on the crystal as it tries to go down to this rail. But for some reason, if you come at it straight, so if you come at it this way, it'll end up just like skipping the crystal and going straight to the rail for some reason somehow. And then the other thing is coming down from this way. It seems like It seems to be half and half. Like sometimes it'll break and sometimes it won't. So I don't want that kind of inconsistency, especially for a gold farm. You switch out the hopper minecart with a chest boat because the hopper minecarts are faster than normal ones. But what does that have to do with a chest boat? I don't understand. I'm thoroughly confused. These actually need to be regular, because otherwise it goes a little too fast. So are you telling me that a hopper minecart can put items into a chest boat? What? But what? So what you you guys are just pulling my leg, aren't you? If this works, like, what? Oop. Hold shift. Gotta see if that put it in there. Okay, so if we scoot this over. They mean the other way around. Hi, Oz. I don't understand what you guys are trying to tell me. The other way around, huh? Okay. So are you talking about if you had this here? Like, okay. Interesting. Okay, but how does that help me? Because we can't put chest boats on the ice because it will block the XP. Unless you guys are seeing something I'm not. And also, you have to get the items in the chest to begin with, right? So how do the items get in the chest? You guys are confusing the heck out of me. That's really cool. I just don't understand where in the system you're wanting me to put chest boats. That's what happens when teacher calls you out for not paying attention. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's no worries. So we have a gold farm, right? And it's pushing, there are pistons at the end of these like really long ice pathways. And it's pushing all the XP and all the items down to the center, where hopefully there are no items left by the time it gets to the center and there's only XP, and this is getting bounced up to the player up in the sky. So we have to put in a system that collects the items as it's going down the ice path before it gets to the center. Because once it gets to the center, it's game over. Only XP can be in the center. And I don't know of any way to stop items but not XP from getting to here, to this point. especially without a player for it to be drawn to, because the player is like way up in the sky. So right now, there's like a hopper minecart on each of the ice paths pushed into the ice. And that's not keeping up with the system. Like, not even, it's overflowing within 5 minutes. So that's what we're trying to solve. So I was thinking we could do something with the fast unloader system here. I've got all of the other stuff with the unloader figured out. I've figured out the timings for this so that it doesn't break and get stuck. I figured out, dropping the items and getting it into the sorting system. Now what we need to figure out is fast enough collection. Because this can keep up with it if we time it correctly, if we have the right number of hopper minecarts running. But we need to figure out this part of the system with the limited space that we have, because we cannot move this part. These blocks right here just represent other redstone that controls the timings of the XP going up. So I don't know. Why can't you add a lays and more minecarts? Because there are too many items. Like, there are way too many items. I think the LAs would never keep up. More minecarts in the ice path. Okay, let me go look at the other server. The problem is in the unloading. The reason why I want to use Ilmangos is because it's a really fast unloader. Where the gold farms that I've seen in the past, and this one as well, they always get stuck on the unloading part. And so we're trying to find a way to use Ilmango's system because it's a really fast unloader. So here, let me pull up the other one real quick. So right now, we've got hopper minecart here, and it's sitting over 2 hoppers here, but this gets unloaded, or I mean, it gets overloaded within the first 5 minutes. And then we have all kinds of items sitting here bouncing up and down, which is gonna cause a lot of lag. I mean, my server is really robust, so I don't mind people trying things that I would say no to on ISV. Because there aren't a whole lot of people, and the server is really robust, so I don't mind. Just putting in more hopper minecarts right here still has the problem of these hoppers not being able to keep up and getting it into the storage system. Like, I'd like to sort this because it gets full of swords too. So that is the other thing, is that I want it to get to an item sorter. The hoppers are the ones that get overloaded. They cannot keep up. And I don't think they would even if you had your double speed hoppers set up. Yeah. Do the sorting first. It'll alleviate the backup a lot. Yeah, but first we need to collect it before we can sort it. Because right now, all of them fall down into this chute and they die right here. And then this is on a timings thing, so every once in a while it's just shooting all the items down this way, falls down to the next level and gets shot down to the middle. And then same on this side, those are shooting here, and then it falls down and all gets shot towards the middle. So collection right now. We can't sort it until we've collected it. And it would be fine if it was just items that we were trying to collect, but we're also trying to collect the XP. That's the whole point of this system, is that the XP is the only thing left here in the center to get shot up to where the player is standing on that trapdoor up there. And we have to be careful not to interfere with the timings and stuff like that that's going on here. So this is the puzzler that I've been working on. I've already been working on it for like an hour and a half. And so I'm just like, So sorting system's figured out. I know how I'm going to do that. It's just the collection. Why could you not sort off of the ice? Have 4 sorting systems off of each of those ice paths. So you're talking about figuring out a way to align the items so that they sort. I don't know if that can be done. Alignment might be an issue though, because if we align the items and they're going this way to hit the item sorter, to hit the hoppers with filters, then all the XP will be... I don't know if we can do that because like all of this right here is glass. And so it's gonna get caught. So the XP is gonna slide along that gap and just slide back that way. It won't stop at this, I don't think. Let me go over here. If this is working. So if we did an alignment system like this, if we somehow managed to squeeze it in there without messing up any of the other redstone already there, will it stop here? Or will it keep going? That is the question. XP should be attracted to the player, right? Yes, but they're standing on the trapdoor, the AFK point, way up above, like many, many blocks above. So that's an issue too. Let's see. Start that boss battle. Not boss battle, just Stream Raiders battle. Words are hard. So the player is too far away from them at that point for the XP to be attracted to them. Hey, we won the battle. That works for me. I wasn't sure about that one. But Gratz Vijan, I think. Grats on your extra gold. We are going to jump into the next Stream Raider battle here. This time, I think I'll throw my tank onto the field, and we'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. Okay. I've had to do this before. Just need a little bit. I like have to back up because even that far away it tries to come to me. Okay. Some is in there, that's fine. Then we go up here. Okay. That was kind of weird though, because Did you see how it all just stayed like that? I mean, that might work. Let's do that again. Okay. Could we find a way? Could we find a way to do this? I'm going to take this and I'm going to fit to screen. There we go. So the question is, could we find a way to align it so that we can sort it right off the ice? I'm using this side because it's the one with the most crowding stuff on it. So if I can fit it in here, I can definitely fit it in elsewhere. So we would have to align the items on this side, which means that I wonder if we could. That is so tricky. Just thinking, if we got rid of this entire thing and just built our own, only kept this timings portion here, but got rid of this entire cross section area. Because then all we'd have to do is get everything pointing in the same direction in one place and have the sorting system off the ice, and then have it as the final point shooting the XP to the center. Ooh. I had not anticipated doing something like this. I was just going to do the sorting system, but now we're talking about changing everything from like here in this area. All of this. So it would shoot this way. What would be a good collection point? Because we want it all come to the same place, right? It kind of already is. We're just not aligning it right here. It's just all coming to the center. So what if we had it all come to a central point and then align it and then shoot it to the middle? Is that going to work? Y'all, I don't want to mess up these timings. Fee is so proud of this. It would have to keep up too. Just the same reason why we have the issues that we have right now is because there's so much coming in that it ends up in this system right here until it despawns, which is not okay. So whatever system we build, it has to keep up. Nothing can get past it. Okay. I think the hard part is going to be getting it to come to an area that's not the center first and then send it to the center. Okay. Pick up all the XP. I think I got it. Okay, so if we're not doing this system then... And we're probably not doing this. So if we're bringing it all here... It's going to have to be a significant, robust system. Okay, so usually when people do this, they do like square so that they can have more chests in a smaller area, I guess, instead of just one big long line of chests. Hey Kaluna, how's it going? How's your vacation going? It's good. I still get DMs from people and I'm just forwarding them on to the other mods. Be like, here, I haven't responded. Here, here's the next one. Poor mods. But it's been interesting. I'm like, nope, I'm not a mod this month. I'm still doing admin stuff, but I'm not a mod this month. And that's been very interesting. All right, we probably still have to have something here that's going to trigger that, but it doesn't have to be like that necessarily. So this doesn't necessarily have to be this now either, even though it makes everything look symmetrical. We're not going to have this. So that means this can all be stopped here. And that will end up going up. All right, so this is the only thing that's going to pop up with that, but that should be okay. When that gets triggered, the ice is going to move up one, but it'll also go back down too. So we have to make sure that our timings still match well enough that that's not going to stop items right here when that goes up, because that could be an issue too. Yeah. Okay. So let's put that there. Get rid of all of this. We're just going to assume that we are going to be putting in more of these here. I don't need that. So this doesn't necessarily need to be aligned, and I think it's actually going to be better if it's not. So that it just slams up against this and then goes this way, which should be okay for the XP. Let's do glass here instead. Do sticky pistons stick to glass? Or sticky pistons? Slime blocks. Guess we'll find out. Yes, they do. Okay. Good to know. So that does have to be something not stickyable. All right. So our storage system will be here. Probably about like that. Don't know how far it will actually go, and it will probably go further if we used blue ice instead of regular packed. Further, faster. Now the question is, this is probably, if it's aligned this way, is it going to get stuck right there? Huh, I guess we'll find out. There. Just do this just so that we have a way to trigger it. maybe just did that. Yep, it gets stuck right there. How do you get past that? I wonder. You would have to have points where you're not aligning it, right? It's like going straight from here to there should be fine. And if we were doing this, no, that does need to be. So if we just had, oh, that was weird. Okay, I already have some. It's fine. Ah. Okay. That makes sense. So that means we would have to maybe put this here instead. Go, path right there. Yeah, once a mod, always a mod. So it's not, especially modding as long as I have, and with as many people as normally are used to DMing me. I kind of hoped that word would have gotten around that I was taking a break, but you know, we didn't really announce it or anything, and so I shouldn't be surprised. We still run into the same problem here when items are aligned this way, so it has to be a double piston extender, doesn't it, to fix that problem. You have to do the things twice. That would be this and this, I think. I think. Okay. So that is how it would have to be done. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a double piston extender before, so I'm just like, is that right? And then the question here becomes, like, won't it just fall off the edge there? If we've aligned it here? Won't it just fall off the edge there? Oh no. Now I gotta figure it out. So, put this up here. We just add that there. Oh wait, I need that. Okay, so if we toss this over here, like we have just aligned it. That should be aligned. No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't trust that. Let's do it the proper way, I suppose. Okay. It's like, where did my coal go? Not that I couldn't just grab more out of the creative menu. It's fine. Okay. That is definitely aligned. Oh. Okay, it doesn't fall. That's good. How did... Oh, because it was aligned. Okay, so... I am confused on how the heck that worked. Alrighty then. We'll just watch that again. Okay, because it's aligned, because it's slightly off of that block center, that is able to hit it. Alright, I'll take it. Okay. So that's how you deal with that, I guess. That was unexpected, but okay. Probably doesn't even need to be slime. I'll bet you it could be like that. Ah, no, it does need to be slime. Okay. Must stick to all the things. Got it. Okay, so that means if we brought this back, two, I think. And then we do that, two. And then we can do honey blocks here. But that still work as well. I hear you have no wizard on duty. Yes, that is true, Fry. Oz is sick, so he abandoned me. It's fine. It means I get to fiddle with Redstone, and he gets to watch me struggle. Okay. Right. And will that work? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So we could make ourselves quite a storage system and not worry too much about when we have to turn it around a corner. Okay. At least we've experimented and found some things out. All right, let's go back over to the live server and count some blocks. Come on. Try again. There we go. Okay, so let's go pull that up. So we have one drop chute starting in this chunk. I'm gonna bring up Minecraft over here as well and start designing this system. Let's get chunks going. Let's see, this is in the far corner, so we should probably go a little bit of a distance. Just do a set block here. Stone works. All right, so how far into it are we here? Just one block in. Yep, looks like it. That makes it easy. All right, we're gonna replace that with obsidian. obsidian, just so that we know that is the spot that they die. Alright, now how far does this come in? Right to the next chunk. Okay, I can do that. I am swapping back and forth between the worlds so that I can just recreate our current ice paths and see if I can make something better. Okay. Actually, let's move this one over here real quick. All right. And that drops down to... The next path starts on the third. Okay. So, right there. Everything drops in right here. And then it goes down the main path here. Okay. And that's going to be the same thing in the other direction. So let's see how long this path is. It's one chunk. Oh, just one chunk. Okay. And then we have a slime block right at the end of that. Oop. Wish. Oh dear. This is off by one. It's actually right here. Wish. It's fine. All right. Now, there's also this part right here. So how long is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see again. Check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yep, okay. Got it. Then in the opposite direction here, go all the way to the edge of the chunk, and then right at the edge there is that. Okay. Now let's go back to the center, get these side parts, because I'm not going to bother with this side or, you know, like just repeating sides that we already know exist. Okay. Let's get this one. That is a full chunk and right to the edge. And there we go. The opposite direction is going to be chunk's edge. Plus 1. Then all right, perfect. Let's move this back over here. Do that. All right. Hey, Snuggly Boo Bear, welcome in. Working late, thought adding some real creative redstoning to event planning would be a great idea. No worries, I appreciate my lurkers. I'm trying a suggestion that chat has made. We'll see how well I do with it. So we've got a gold farm that we're trying to figure out a collection and storage system for. So this is the current layout of it. We're just trying to get the rest of it worked out and see if we can change some things. Fingers crossed, right? Right. Okay, so this is, each of these obsidian pieces is where the piggies fall in, and all of their stuff will get shot to the center here. So what if we had it all come, instead of it shooting here down to the center there, what if it drops down and it shoots it this way? It's probably only as far as it'll go too. So if we didn't change this part and we just had it drop in right here, and then had this, which direction do we want to go? We need to take away this. Let's see, all that redstone is like right here too, so I'm just gonna put that on the side to remind me there's redstone here. Drops in here, drops in there. What if we had it shoot this way instead of that way? Drops in here, it shoots this way. And then I'll figure out how to connect this. Shoots it that way and then shoots it this way. The other thing we could do is drop it down some more. We could drop it down again. Hubs wants a pirate joke. What's a pirate's haircut style called? Speaking of haircuts, because I got one today. A crew cut. It's fine. Because if this dropped down further and this dropped down, or hold on, let me go look at the other server again. Does it have to drop that far? Probably to kill them, huh? We dropped it down just a little bit further to get everybody on the same ice path. That might work. So if we had, sorry, is that like super loud to y'all? Does that bother you? Because I can turn that down if needed. All right, so what if it just like shot it off down here and then dropped it like here? Oops. So it dropped down onto this ice path right here. And that shoots it a certain direction. Okay. Think. Figure out how to do this. Thanks for the bottom to say, appreciate it. Okay, might help me to be able to figure out how the ice paths need to work if I know where it's trying to go. So in the end, we could say that this is the ice path that is going to send, yeah, that's why we can't drop it lower, because otherwise we'd have to send all of the XP up again. Okay. All right. It's fine. We could maybe raise this one up though. Oop. That is the wrong button. There, that is the right button. All right. Can we raise this one up? Oh, it is raised up. Interesting, it just drops down one. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Womp womp. We did not win that battle. That's alright, we still got some gold, we still have some retry tokens. We will give that one another shot. And let's see, maybe this time I'll do a flying rogue or something. I don't know if those guys can actually throw stuff, so let's try that. Alright, we'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. Okay, so I missed a thing here. At this one, there's actually a drop here. So we do have room to drop it. Not much, but some. And have them all going to the same place. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That makes it the same as the rest. That's good. Perfect. Okay. So, let's just get rid of these. Okay. That way we can drop it as far as we need to or whatnot, not worry about that. So let's say we're saying that this is the path that needs to feed back into the system. That hopefully only XP orbs are on that. This is just telling me where things are. 1, 2, 5, and that. Okay. So if we had everything shooting that direction, like even from this side of things, we have everything going this way. Nope, not that way, because it needs to come back into the system here. Maybe we should build this backwards. That might work. Help my brain. So all this redstone stuff is going to be there. I should do this so that it is more recognizable. There, we have redstone coming over here. This is going to go up into the system. Just so that I can see. So that means this does not need to be aligned. Where's my glass? There it is. So we can do that. That. Need this anymore. Moment. Let's see. That should be an empty space. That'll be slime. So this should be that. That should be that. Okay. And then we have our honey block. Why did I? Okay. It's fine. All right. This should be like maybe swords. I think swords feeding into furnaces per Cal's request. Like that. Could also do we could do hopper minecarts here. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. Like, will that many swords come through the system that it's going to 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Like, there's not even going to be filters on these. This will catch anything. Hi, Kaidu. How's it going? I have a redstone stream today. I know, right? You guys get to watch me struggle with redstone. Xenia, thank you for the epic paladin on the battlefield. Appreciate it. So this is going to be a collection and sorting system for a gold farm. And it's got a couple of tricksy things to do with it. So the... let's get the other screen up here. Go. So this is the gold farm. The piggies, ziggies, they come and fall down here. They die. All of their items and XP get shot down the ice paths towards the center. It needs to collect the items before anything reaches the center, because only the XP should be in the center, and it gets shot up here to the player. So it's a bit complex, and it's got all this other stuff in the way that we have to beware of. But what I'm thinking of doing is changing the direction that these pieces here shoot the items, so that instead of it all going to the center, it's going to go into a sorting system first and then the center. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So this is, we're building it like from the center backwards to see if that can help my brain think of things. Better off burning the swords, just saying, yeah, I tend to agree. But Cal wants me to at least try to smelt them. So we'll see how this goes. Is it just furnaces? Or can you smelt swords in a blast furnace? I've never tried. I'm pretty sure that blast furnaces were just for ore, but I've never actually tried. Sword. Coal. Oh, it will. Okay, is that any faster than a normal furnace? That's going to be the question that we need to answer. Let's break that so it starts over. That is significantly faster. And that one's already done, and that one's barely on sword number 3. Okay. Well, I think I know what we're doing. We're just gonna do this, I guess. Just go straight into them. And then, you know, it's something else I've never tried. I've never tried running a hopper minecart underneath these. Does that work? Let's find out. I already had rails. Silly me. Okay, let's that just in front of these two. We'll see. Talking about that redstone, I don't know if you want to do some research or just swing it. Wing it? Maybe? Or just wing it. But we have a cannon shooting stuff at the battering farm in ISV. Battering farm. I'm trying to think of what that could possibly be. I have no idea. Bartering! Aha! Bartering farm makes sense. It does pick them up. Okay. Now we're in business. That is kind of cool. We might have to try doing something here for that. Okay. Now, the other question is, like, I'm pretty sure that this number of furnaces will keep up. Especially with as fast as they're smelting. But my next question is, do I want to have some chests at the end to catch any other possible thing that might go through the system? Hey Deluxe, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Knighthood. Hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. I have to say I'm interested in a battering farm though. I mean, wait till we show you the 119 minecart unloaders. I'm in Ilmango's world download if you're talking about these ones with the crystals. Yes, they're fantastic. This is what I was originally going to do, but then y'all convinced me to try just sorting it straight off the ice and not collecting it first. So, there we go. Hey, BK! 26 months, tier 1 subbed. Thank you so much for choosing to remain a paladin on my streams, especially for that significant amount of time. I appreciate you. That one's nice, but slow. Oh, do tell. Because the server is in 119, so... Anyway, we shall have to see how this goes. Alright, so... Like, if we had this a little bit longer and then just put just 2 at the end here that just fed into chests, you know? Okay, you guys got me thinking about the chest boats. Now we have to experiment with one more thing. Can hoppers feed into a chest boat? I think I might have to set something up here. Oh my goodness, inventory. So chest boat, and then hopper, and I need a couple of blocks, which we can just use the glass. Let's do this. Beep, beep, beep. Back it up. Okay, I think that's it. All right. Well, it's emptying. Okay, not very fast, but it is emptying. Interesting. I don't know what you could do with that, but like, that's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, you guys. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having a shop on the edge of a shopping district that's like next to water, and you just you pay a diamond and then you back up your boat and get a hopper full of random items. You just back up your boat to the hopper, like this is all water right here, and you've just got this like little dock right here, and you just back up your boat. Oh, that would be such a funny shop idea. Anyway. If you position it right, the chest boat can do 9 hoppers at once. Ah, that's awesome. 8 hoppers, 9 hoppers, somewhere around there. Even more dispensers. I see. Because, I mean, like, we experimented earlier with doing that. And putting a hopper minecart underneath it. It was over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Like, that was very quick. Much speed. Keep forgetting to shift. Like, that's pretty cool. And if you don't want a way out, oh, I see. Oh, anyway. Okay. Also don't need that anymore. All right. Distractions. Okay, so here we would just have some chests. So this way, if somebody, I don't know, yeeted their stuff into the system, they have a chance at getting it back, right? And then there's no like real overflow protection for this farm because anything that you would do to delete items would also delete XP. And you need the XP to go over here. So that would have to be the end all be all catch it all kind of thing. Yep. Better be careful. It could also probably just do it here and have these pointed in like that and like that as well. That way we can hold a little bit more. This is also the catcher of last resort if anything else made it through the sorting system that doesn't belong there because it's not XP. Just a couple of chests at the end that would hopefully catch it. Okay. So maybe we do an even 6 for. I want to do that for that. This doesn't be here. And we'll send that off somewhere to unload that. That should be okay. Okay. So we go here. This needs to be a corner point, I think. Then that. And that. We need that, and that. Okay, so that's there. We go 2 and then piston. All right, so what do zombie piglins stop? Or stop, drop. What do they drop? Okay. We have flesh and gold. Flesh, gold nuggets, gold ingots. They never drop gold blocks, do they? I'm pretty sure they don't. If there is overflow, an ugly way to do item disposal without losing the XP could be one last hopper into a dropper to lava. That's a good point too. I mean, this is going to get aligned, but we can't have it be aligned here. That's why it has to hit a solid block right there. But we could put a like hopper minecart in the ice here that will drop things into lava. Like if it gets past these chests and everything, then that's just going to go straight into lava. Chicken and feather dust? Dust. What do you mean by dust? Glowstone dust, they do? I never knew. Wonder if this could be one long run if we do blue ice. If that would work. If we do put a hopper minecart underneath here though, then that would take care of chicken and feathers, so we wouldn't need to sort for it. it would just grab it. That's going to be going down into dropper. And then probably doesn't even need to be that, right? Just be that one. Because there wouldn't be that many things, I think, that would make it this far. In a bartering farm, yeah, but this is just a gold farm with just zombie piglins that are going to be dying. I don't even know if we'll get chicken and feathers in it. Time to start work, so my lurking's done. All right, no worries. Good luck problem solving. I appreciate that. You have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. So in here, we would have hop. Oh, we need this. Uh-oh. That's weird. I wonder why it wouldn't let me set that with that there. Okay then. All right, let's do that. Step there. Pull the lever, Crunk. And just keep it in place. All right, so that should grab any last of it, and then we'll set up a circuit right there to dispense that into lava. Okay. All right, looking good so far. I don't want to do blue ice right here because I don't want it to slide by so fast that it possibly misses the hoppers, because this is a shorter run. Oh, I wonder if I'll have that problem over here. If it'll go by so fast that the hoppers won't pick them up. Science! Chicken jockeys are rare, but if they spawn floors or magma blocks, that should take care of most of them. Okay. Flesh nuggets and ingots, but baby could spawn as a chicken jockey. Okay. I don't know if those will actually end up in the system because it's a drop for the zombie piglins. They'll land right here and it should kill them. But if it's a jockey, it's not going to kill them. And so they'll just end up getting yeeted into the system. And I don't know what to do with them at that point if that ever happens. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if that ever is an issue. So I'm not sure. In which case I would just give it back to Fee and be like, all right, Fee, here's an issue you need to fix. My job was the storage system, not the chicken jockeys. Poor Fee. Okay. Let's get that. Let's get honey back on here. Oh, I was having those signs for a reason. Okay. I wonder if there's space here. I'll bet you there is. It looks like there is. I could probably send everything into this line from here. So it would shoot this way, then shoot that way, down this way, down here, align it, and storage it. Aha. I think that'll work. This way, that way, and then it'll join up with this section here. Go that way, come down here. Perfect. I don't know if this should be blue ice or not. That's why we were going to experiment. Good enough. That. Honey blocks. Nope. Yeah, that's not going to work. This needs to be back in. There we go. All right, and the same thing needs to happen over here. I mean, it needs to happen like right here, because items are going to drop down right there. This one doesn't matter, because it'll be the first. So it'll align and then go that way. That should be the first time it aligns to anything. Whatever. Okay. Well, dang it. I still put it in the wrong spot. Hello, derp. All right. Piston, where'd it go? Okay, got that. That works there. Sorry, I totally zoned out and started ignoring chat a little bit. Sorry. I still love you guys. Don't worry. This is why I don't build in the Nether. Sorting system is just 10 times harder without water. I know, right? Oh, but it'll be fine. I think we'll just, I think honestly, the hardest part is the fact that, one, they're all coming in from different directions, and then two, we have to save the XP. That's the two most difficult things to work around here. Redstone cat, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing redstone. I've got a gold farm that's kind of a somewhat unique design on the patron server, on my patron server, and it needs a storage system because the one that is installed with it isn't good enough. It doesn't keep up. It only takes it 5 minutes to break. So it's not harder, just different. Yes, exactly. Ken! Thank you for the tier 2 subscription for 28 months. You are amazing, Ken. I really appreciate you. Welcome in. We're doing redstone. It's fine. Mostly. There we go. So hopefully this will be enough. That's what I needed the signs for, because I was going to go... Can I put signs here? I can. Huh. All right, so we have flesh. And that should, what, take 2 or 3 at least? Let's say 3. And then we have nuggets, which is what we're going to have the most of. So that's like maybe 5. And then bars, which I don't think we'll have a ton of at a time. So maybe 2. What else? What else do they drop? Redstone is easy, right? That's what people keep trying to tell me. I mean, redstone itself seems to be relatively easy. It's just whenever you start to design something. Real stone. Just what the doctor ordered? I know, right? You have to time the slime pushy thingy. Yes, that's true. I'm not worried about adding the redstone for the timing. I can get that worked out. What I am worried about is, is this going to work? Is it going to get things places, regardless of timing? The gold farm can. Glow dust. I don't think they drop glowstone dust. I think you're thinking of the bartering farm. Let the drops trigger the pistons. Yep. I can't handle that. No worries. Ingot, nugget, flesh, and swords. Okay. So this should be plenty to catch all of that. My question is it going to be too fast on the blue ice? So we're gonna test that. Just far enough away. Thermal flash. And then we also want nuggets. Just assume all the nuggets are coming to stay. And ingots. And swords. All of the swords. More. Okay. Whoop. Okay, that pushes them all over. Now let's see if it's too fast on the blue ice. Oh, okay. Some swords made it to the end, but nothing else did. Interesting. So it can only pick up one at a time. All right. Well, that's fine for the swords, because the swords actually need to go into this system here. Okay. I think the blue ice is gonna do it right there, just so that it makes it the entire stretch, because I think that's a little bit too far. I mean, it might not be, but it feels like it is. So we're just going to go ahead and use the blue ice there, just on that stretch. Hey, thank you for the victory redeem. Appreciate it. Which farms drop glowstone dust? Which bartering and raid farms? Ah, okay. Bartering is in Piglins, yeah. And there will be a bartering farm like directly below the gold farm. Actually, I think it's installed. I think Cal finished the redstone for the sorting system there. Yeah, she did. Okay. Some mods make zombie piglin drop the dust. I think I played a skyblock that did, but not vanilla. Okay. Alright, so we should be good. The next question is how many of each? Because we can do this whole thing. Entire row. So that's gonna be 16, 17, 18. Could even probably do 19 right there at the end. Uh-oh. None of them hit the hoppers. Why not? Are they sitting there too long? Uh-oh. That's not good. One. Oh, they all got et. All right, we'll just break these. Nom, nom, nom. All the gold. We'll just do a regular impulse sorter for all of this, of course. Go drop these swords back in the system again. See what happened. Okay, can I get down here? Thank you. All right. Oop. One too many clicks. They're not getting far enough because of that. That's just fine here. It's not there. Okay, try again. I would like to fly, please. Are they full? Good question. Oops. No, they are empty. Yep, it was the obsidian stopping them before they could align, because that got most of them. I don't know if we'll have that many gold swords coming in at once. Okay, now they're getting smelted. That's good. So we might, instead of having this be aligned, we might just stick some hopper minecarts or something underneath here. You know what this is going to do, though? These are going to catch unless, and you can't put a filter on it either. So these are going to catch other things like people's gear if they die in the farm somehow and have dropped their gear into the system somehow. I don't think they can unless they like were flying up to the farm and went kersplat. But I'm going to enclose all of these things as much as possible with ice, glass. But it will catch things like feathers and chickens, and it's going to try and stick them in the blast furnace. And I can't really put a, you know, that hopper and chest on this side because it's just going to fill up with gold swords. You know what I've seen some people do as an overflow? They actually park a zombie piglin right here at the end, and he's standing in fire, and he just picks up the swords constantly and drops them, and it burns them. I wonder if we could do something similar, but he's standing over like a hopper minecart that's going to pick up all the swords. Will they do that? Do we have to get a certain one, or will all of them do that? Whoop. Okay, let's not test it here in the system I'm currently working on. Let's test it down here. Allays pick up swords? I don't know if we could have enough allays pick them up fast enough. Filter for those things earlier? I don't know how. That's my problem. I don't know how one would filter for them. All right, let's do this. this was ice instead. So if he's standing on the ice path, like right here before it hits a turn to go into the slime block that goes straight up. So we have a hopper minecart down here that dumps things into lava. If there's anything that made it past, it goes down into lava. This is going to shoot things straight up. Right? So that's that portion. So if we were to stick, let's see, I'm gonna have to grab a zombie piglin, or yeah, zombie piglin. Will they burn in the daylight? Science. They don't. Okay. Hi, friend. If I give you shiny stuff, will you trade it? If I send you some swords? Or is it gonna go by you too fast? That's gonna be the next question. Okay. Oh, that's right, we can't do that. That means that. Well, just for science. Okay. I think it goes by him too fast. So we could have him standing here at the end instead, and just have this piston that's going to fire off be more delayed than the others. Maybe? Can you move, buddy? Thank you. Oh, I see. There we go. And he might be one who doesn't like to pick things up too. Not sure. Sounds good in theory. It has the added benefit of being fun to watch, so I say try it. Yeah. I like my tiny little gold farm with just an impulse-inspired sorting system and end that cooks all the swords. Yeah, I agree. Give the little Alea trial, but he's quicker than the piglin. All right, we'll try it. Let me try and get a piglin in here that's gonna actually trade swords, though. I don't hear trading sounds. I wonder if the swords have to be like different difficulty levels. Just finding one's gonna be hard. I was waiting for that to happen. Oh, they're so loud. All right. I guess I'm willing to try the LA now. Can I just trap them in there? Let's give ourselves an LA here. They can't go through glass like Vex, right? Doesn't look like they can. I want to give him a cold sword. Hi, Wind. Oh, I should have installed ABK's data pack, resource pack thing. All right, so now we're gonna need a trap door right here so the items can get in, but they can't get out. Oh, I can't. It's holding something. Ah, gimme, gimme. You know what? Be free. Where was I testing? Right there. Minecart? Okay. I didn't know a lathe could fit into minecarts, but we'll try it. Or a boat or something, yeah. Would a boat be better? No idea. And then you have to do something to make them drop it, right? Do they need like a jukebox or something like that? Think. No block. Okay. Oh. Are note blocks movable by pistons? By slime blocks? Let's find out. Because if we could put it like right underneath them, that might be helpful. But I'll bet you it moves. Yep. Okay, worth a shot. So what? We put the note block here. And then a hopper minecart underneath it, I assume. All right. Let's see if we can catch an allay in here. That's gonna be a nope. Because it probably has to be moving. Here. And go. Hello. Aha. Now we'll probably actually have to move him here because, well, this is just proof of concept, but the sticky piston and slime block's gonna launch him that way. So, yep. Note block, give it a 15 to 20 second minimum tick. I think you can tie them to a fence post if the boat or cart doesn't work. Okay. I might end up doing that anyway because then it will give them room to pick up anything around them. LA amusement park ride, right? Just gonna launch them into the system. That would be pretty funny, but yeah. Okay, can I give him an item while he's sitting in the cart? Oh no. Well, have fun, bud. So, first, step 1, trap and allay. Okay. There. Step 2, give him a sword. You have a shiny sword. You're totally young and terrifying. Then, get him in the minecart. Okay. That worked out better. All right. Now, part 3. Drop a bunch of swords into the system and see if he picks them up. And puts them, or drops them? Does it have to be, do I need anything else, or will this be enough? Just 1 LA per item, put all the drops in a huge pile and let them do the work. Like, I don't need like any redstone here or anything, they just will take it to the note block. Fail. Alright, let's try putting them. Yeah, he does look boring right now. It'll be fine, ABK. I just didn't think to install the things yet. You know me. Hi. Oop. Did it go in here? You just threw it at me anyway. Alright, we might need to move that. Oh. Hello. I'm like, why can't I break this? Needs name tags. Ah, okay. You have to click the block, I think, to pair it to the note block. Okay. Alright, well, we can try this again. Oop. Okay. Can we, like, not land inside the... Why is it pushing me, like, to the outside here? Slow down, apparently. Okay. To heck? If I open this, he's totally leaving. He's just waiting for me to open it. Okay. Let's try the cart again, but this time we have clicked the block. Go. Now let's yeet him some swords. I hear picking up sounds. That's good. So if we put this underneath here, well, then that won't matter because that's just going to pick up everything. Okay, so I think we have to do the fence post because we want it to be underneath here. Oops. Hi, Fran. You're just going to stay down there now, okay? So if we did a fence post and a lead, although ABK noticed the other day that they can actually break the leads. So that's no good. Let's this surrounded. Can I still give you an item while you're on a lead? I hope so. Yes, I can. Okay. All right. So hopefully, if I leave him a little bit of space to wander, he'll drag it right over here. Maybe if I do that. He'll only pick up what he's given. You could, in theory, have the LA drop off be off the chain. I don't understand. Okay. So maybe something like this. So it keeps him somewhat here. We'll just have to make sure that that delay is just long enough. Here. Did I click the block? I don't know if I did. So, I mean, he'll get it eventually. Oh, I'm too close now. Let's see. Bruh. I'm not here. Nope, he's still trying to give it to me even though I'm in spec. So that might be a problem too. Whoever sets up the LA, or if it's just going to bring it to any person, they might still be too close. Even if they're way up in the sky, they still might be too close. If he's going to try and bring it to me instead of the note block as the priority. Has anyone mentioned that LAs are dumb, right? Well, then why was it trying to come to me? Like, it's got swords there and it's just ignoring them. And it's trying to bring it to me. You need to tick it every 15 to 20 seconds? What does that mean? The note block, okay. Okay, so more redstone. It's not making it into here either. Wonder if I moved this over here, if that would help at all. Bro, are you stuck? Come on. Okay. So putting an observer on it like that, or observer clock. Okay. Don't know how to do that. Okay. And are we just gonna like do Oz's least favorite thing? Or we just there, I think? And then we do Ruby raiding with a party of 7. Welcome, welcome, raiders. You just have like a, I don't know, some kind of clock go off and make that briefly tick. I have no idea. Can do we're doing redstone on stream today, Ruby. It's fine. Me raid. All good. Just trying to figure out a solution for solution for the gold farm collection and sorting. So if we did this, right? You can do something like that. I don't know like what I would do to trigger it, but this, you know, could work. I think that's how it goes. And then we just need something to trigger it, which, you know, could be any input. Words are hard. What have I done wrong here? Maybe it's this way. That would get really annoying. Will it still ticket if you silence it? Beep, bop, boop, bop, redstony vibes to help, right? Solution for the gold farm and you left your pocket wizard at home? I mean, yes. You've been sick, Oz, it's fine. So you just want me to make it tick all the things. No, that way. Aha. It's fine. Does it have to make noise? Or can I just silence it like that? Unfollow, unsub, right? Well, we're just experimenting, Oz, because apparently you have to tick this thing every like 15 to 20 seconds to get this guy to pick up swords. We're trying to figure out a solution for swords. So, because Cal wants to smelt them to gold. It's fine. So the swords will come in here. Nope, he's still trying to bring him to me. Okay. $2. There we go. Boop. All right. And it's still not getting picked up by the hopper mic, is it? He's throwing him on top of that block. That one right there. Well, we can figure out that solution later. Right. But it has to, because it has to stop the swords. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, that's working because I can see the thing. So you can't silence it. It has to bong. Did you see what I did with the swords last season? Don't remember. Sounds like the beginning of a pop screamo song. There's no way NLA will keep up with swords. I know. But Accident wanted me to try it. I need one of those zombie piglins. What I want to do is have one of those zombie piglins that will pick up swords. Standing right here. Because he'll trade them so fast that it should be able to keep up. Of course she didn't. She never used the gold farm. I know, I never used the gold farm. Okay. So we were looking at this solution right here. All of the zombie piglins are like dying on these obsidian blocks. And right now it's just shooting them all towards that center right there. So what we're going to have it do instead is shoot them all to this point in order to then push it all through the sorting system, and all the swords would come here and hit the furnaces. The problem is, if anything gets past these, it will clog up this. So that's why I was thinking a zombie piglin or Axonym suggested delays. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because these smelt them like super duper fast because they're blast furnaces. And we can just collect them with one hopper minecart. The regular piglin, not the zombified version, because they love gold so much? Oh, that's a thought. We would have to put a significant number of them in there, though. So, this, there. Oh no, it would be one more down. Alright, you guys can go show off your swords somewhere else. Many things in my pockets again. I appreciate help. You guys don't have to be like, oh my gosh, let her figure it out on her own. Like, it's okay. I don't mind. I am trying to learn things. And it's a-okay. Okay. So we are going to try a regular piglin in here. Some brutes in here. Oh, that's right. Immune to zombification. At least in this world. What was that tag? Summon. Piglin. Who is immune to zombification? Oh. I still kind of want to test if he'll accept the sword, though. Maybe because he was a piglin, he'd be interested in extra swords. No? Okay. If you don't want to bring redstone, you can make pretty roof for me and Cal. No, no worries. It's fine. That was like 9 or 10 of them. But I don't think they drop them. Uh-oh. My dude is picking them up here. Hi. You need to not do that. Thank you. Same with you. Yeah, see, they're not going to drop them. They're just going to trade them. I don't know what they're throwing yet, but they are throwing something. Well, they're not even throwing anything, they're just consuming them. Well, that's not what we want. Yeah. I was pretty sure that was going to be the case, too. Sadness, sorry, no worries. It's a day of experimentation. All good. Piglins eat gold swords confirmed, right? Oh. Wow. I've never seen them do that before. Okay. That's interesting. Oh wow. Oh no. I wonder what they do when their inventory fills up. So they don't consume them, they store them. They have inventory, apparently. Oh dear. Could a filter fit in the first stretch of ice after the drop? Yeah, there's room. I can remember where it was. There's room right here to fit something. I just don't know how to filter them. They'll drop them endlessly? Okay. So if we gave him enough swords to fill up his inventory, then what does he do? Just sit here and wait for a minute because he's probably just going to examine each and every one of them and then store them. Tasty, deadly breadsticks. Wait till you get 100 swords in there. Piglins have 8 hidden inventory slots according to the wiki. Okay. So he's picking them up. I don't know if I tossed him 8. So I guess we'll see. I think either Tango Tech or Mumbo Jumbo made a filter for non-stackable items. You could feed those straight into the furnaces and drop the rest back into the main sorter. Okay. I wonder why this isn't picking it up. Because it's obsidian? Okay, he's not picking up anymore. Yeah, he's not even trying to trade. Alright. Well, that was worth a shot. I think Gil Mango did as well. Okay. I'll have to look into that then. Because if it would fit in just like this space, and I can make this go further too. We can come further this way just a little bit and filter the items over here. And go in that way. Soul sand, okay. Or honey. Alright. I'll try that. Hi, friend. The swords just go everywhere. Splat. Man, if I had a like dependable way to get a new piglin in here every once in a while, just every X number of ticks, just squash the piglin and shove a new one in. Have it bounce him out of here so that when you kill him it drops all the swords that were in his inventory into the furnace system. Yep. That would be interesting. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. I think now I am stumped. Because, like, I can try to just count on this system not getting clogged with something else. And count on all of this stuff filtering out. It's like once it hits this point. Because we have, what did I say earlier, 18 spaces to work with right here. So even if I did have to add like chicken and feathers, there's room for it. So as long as we did that and we put maybe some indicator lights showing when the system's getting full, because otherwise there really is no overflow protection. At least until you hit this point. We're gonna put this one hopper minecart in the ice here, and this is gonna go down into lava. So that's gonna be the only overflow protection that will still allow us to not burn the XP that's gonna come this way. Just collect gold, burn the rest. I'm trying really hard to find a way to smelt swords for Cal, because she wants that. If it does not work, if it continually gets clogged or whatever, then yeah, we'll just scrap this whole section right here and have it just go straight in. Everything accepting gets into cactus, you're welcome. I know, that's the easy way to do it. But that wasn't the point. The point is to see if there was a way that we could save the swords to smelt them. Even the nuggets. Take shifts with a player standing where the piglin would be emptying things into a chest. I mean, Oscar's like, cactus everything! Indeed. So this is going to take some reworking of the gold farm itself, because right now, when they land here and they die, it just shoots it straight to the middle, straight to this section right here. Everything goes straight to here. So we're going to have to do some rerouting so that everything gets shot to this point here, then down into the storage system. Here, here, and then that way. Or we break Cal of her hoarder ways. You said it, not me, Ruby. I will do no such thing. I fear the spoon too much. Good old manual sword storage for people who want extra to smelt them, I guess. Yeah. And that's, like, this is just supposed to take one step out of it, you know? This'll be, like, only for catching things that get past that. So hopefully it would only catch, like, people's gear or something like that if they died in the farm somehow. And then this right here will catch anything else that is not XP, and it goes straight into lava. So I might not even, install this part of the system, because I think it's just going to fill up with swords, to be honest. Chicken bok bok. I know. Totes a chicken. Melting swords makes no sense. Waste of fuel. Just put a little lava farm right here next to it. It'll be fine. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. If it's too much of a hassle, we'll just remove it. We'll just put, like, more of these under here to catch the swords and burn them. We cannot dump it into cactus. We cannot dump it into lava, because there's also XP orbs coming through this system. Like, that's the other challenge, is nothing can be dumped straight into lava or straight into a cactus, because the XP needs to make it to here to go up to the player in the sky. So at some point, the swords do have to be collected and disposed of. So if they have to be collected and disposed of, then we might as well smelt them. What about alternating with ice and not ice to slow the items down? They won't make it to the end at all. They'll stop on the block that's not ice. It would be fine if we had a water stream, but it's the Nether, so there's not going to be a water stream. Boo-hoo, right? Oh, and now we're going to be visited by a buddy. Hi, little ginger boy. He's taken to stepping on my tray that holds the ashes of my incense that I burn sometimes, and he'll flip it and ashes go everywhere. It's driving me crazy. But he's like, ooh, that got mom's attention. And so he'll try to do that now. Hi, bud. You can come say hi to stream. Kitty cuddle break. Send them all to the overworld and have a chunk loader over there. Yeah, that's also something that I don't want to do or encourage, because chunk loaders lag the server significantly. I mean, like, my server could probably handle it with just the few people that we have and stuff like that, but it's not a long-term or scalable solution. People will see that that there's a chunk loader at the gold farm and think that they'll be allowed a chunk loader at their base too, and then things will go wrong from there. Mom, it's bedtime. Why no cuddles? I know, right? Well, it's still a half an hour before I usually put him to bed. Oh, your eye is all watery, bud. What's going on? Did you get into something? Like maybe a fight with your sister? Move the whole system to the overworld and strongly urge the piglins to come through portals. I know, right? Like, we could do a portal-based gold farm if we didn't have that also turned off. But I do like the strongly urge. Night all, good luck, real. Thanks, Snuggly Boo Bear. I appreciate it. Let's see. Honestly, I think that's going to do it for tonight. We've been troubleshooting this thing and trying to figure this out for about 2.5 hours now, so I think I'm ready to call it a night and cuddle a ginger boy, apparently, and then see if I can get some advice from some of our Redstoners. I think this is the system that I will go with, though. It's just a matter of like figuring out the timings and things like that, as well as just, oh, do you see that, bud? He's like so interested in what I'm doing right now. It's just going to be a matter of figuring out the right timings and not messing up the timings that exist already, to get the XP up to the player correctly. And then figuring out whether or not that's going to work or if it just needs to be scrapped. So take a look at the bartering farm on ISV if you need to. Okay, will do, Kaidu. Thank you so much. I will check that out as well. That was kind of fun experimenting, though. I learned a lot of little things here and there. I had no idea about, like, chest boats and things like that. Cammy, gifting a tier 1 sub to Ruby. Thank you so much, Cammy. Ruby, welcome back to the ranks of the Paladins, courtesy of Cammy. I appreciate you both. Can I please have 3 chunk loaders? No, unfortunately, no. All right. Hi, Ray. Welcome in. We're actually getting ready to look for someone to raid right now. Let's see. Looks like Casual Carrot is streaming. We don't usually get an opportunity to send it on over to him. If you guys want to keep it to ISV, it looks like Sammy is doing map art. Or we can also send it over to This Is Lammy Pie, which is what we usually do on Tuesdays. Go with your 3 honey bottles. Graciously wanted to donate. Aww. Okay, let's we don't get a chance to raid Casual Carrot very often, so let's go ahead and send it on over to him. He is an awesome guy. He is one of Griffin Prime's friends. They share a Discord and a community together. He's super chill and he's kind of quirky, and that's really fun to watch and to listen to. So we're gonna send it on over to Casual Carrot. Let him know I said hi. I'm not really going to be following you guys on the raid. I need to go get something to eat because I haven't for a while. Forgetting to eat is a thing, apparently. Okay. All right. Best place to talk with me and chat with me and interact with me is going to be on my Discord, so make sure you go ahead and join that. Post a lot of memes and videos and things like that there. It's a lot of fun over on my Discord. If you want to join my Patreon, you can do !Patreon, or Oz will just hit all the socials links. Those are all the linkage that you could possibly want. This gold farm storage design is for my patron server, which is gonna be awesome. Okay, I need to do something with this cuddly boy. So I hope you all have a good day, night, or whatever it may be for you, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!